Hello. Watcher, how's it going? We are live, finally. Managed to get online. It's been a bit of a busy week. Things have been pretty hectic. Been doing a few tours. In case you didn't know, I'm doing tours of Tokyo now. So yeah, I've been doing a few tours, showing people around the stores and whatnot. It's been a bit of a blast, really. Look at this bad boy, eh? Cool, huh? So, welcome to the JCH show. Welcome to the JCH live, I guess you could call it that, JCH show, whatever you, not that big-headed. Hey, Jaden, what's up? G'day, mate, how's it been? Been a bit, yeah, it has. Hope you're well. Hola, what's up? Yeah, so if you don't know the coup, if you don't know the score, come say hi, ask me questions, ask me anything. I'm going to tell you a few things. Regale you with some stories and all of that sort of lovely stuff. Like a gruffer. Hey Bellamy, what's up? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Yeah, so if you've done this before, welcome back. If you've never done this before, greetings, salut. Welcome to my little world, I guess, where I can answer questions for you about cameras, photography, bikes, beer, cycling, Japan, just stuff, watches, you know, all sorts of stuff. G'day. So, hi from Yogi, Steph in Japan. What's up? Hey, good morning from Singapore. Lovely to see you. Lovely city as well, Singapore. I like it there. Bellamy, question for you. Nikon SP 2005 or not? What? You mean one of these? Yes. Not. That's double negative. Yes, this. Get this. Very nice camera. Absolutely lovely camera. Rate it very highly. Yes. So there you go. I happen to have one on the desk. Hello from Calgary. Will Voigtlander, 12mm 5.6. Work on a Russian camera. I've heard chatter about the thread pitch being different. Actually, I don't know. That's a very good question. I don't know much about Russian cameras, so I would perhaps have to defer to the, you know, the Russian camera forums. They know a whole lot more about these things than I do. I wouldn't be able to say, oh, M Analog, what's up, man? Long time no see. You've been very quiet. I hope you're doing well. Oh, start the bad news. Apparently there's 10% Kodak 35mm price rise on the way. Yes, okay, I understand. You know, these things happen, but at least it's not one of these Fujifilm, you know, 40 or 80% rises. So, you know, we'll just take it in our stride, I guess. Hopefully things will get a bit better. There is good news. Let's see. What date is it today? It's the 30th. There is good news coming tomorrow. It's good news coming from Harman. In case you didn't know, I know what it is, and I'm not telling you what it is, because... But yes, there is something good happening tomorrow, something exciting happening tomorrow. So yeah, that's going to be cool. Matt loves cameras. G'day, Bellamy. Are you excited for the upcoming Harman announcement? I guess so. You know, yeah, pretty excited about that. That's it's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, everybody's going to be blown away, you know. Good night from Argentina. Everybody's going to be blown. Phrasing. Good night from Argentina. Good night, Argentina. I hope you're safe and well. I've been watching the news. Things look a bit interesting over there. I hope you're well. Late night from Ireland. Yeah, man. Hope you have a good one. Have a good crack. I like Ireland. Good people, good place. Nasir, mate. Good to see you. Good evening, New York in the house. Missed you all last week, sorry. Nasir, it's always good to have you here. Yeah, love it. I'm thinking of doing a tour next year to the States, hitting LA, maybe San Fran, and hopefully New York. I'm going to see if I can arrange a few photo walks and meetups and talks and all of that sort of thing. So keep watching, keep posted. Whole grain MILF joint. It's a brilliant username. That is fantastic. Yeah. Oh, great. Hey, Bellamy, I often hear about technicians praising the internals of the M4 as a masterpiece and deriding the M6. What would be the actual internal differences quality-wise? So, when the M4 was being made, it was still being sort of hand-assembled, and a lot of the internal pieces were being individually fettled, for those cameras, for each camera, to make sure everything sort of fit right. Which was less of the case with the M6, because the M6, although partially hand assembled, a lot of the internal parts were just stamped out and just put together. There was no sort of tidying them up. There was no minute adjustment of it, as it were. It was a much more mass-produced camera in that way. I still think both of them are excellent quality-wise. I'm not going to deride the M6 as being bad quality. It's not. But the M4 is of a higher quality. It's that generation, M3, M2, M4, which were just made amazingly. So there you go. Hope that answers for you. What does Ilford releasing a new colour film mean for the industry? Nothing, because Ilford's not releasing a new colour film. So, nothing at all. Ilford isn't releasing colour film. But there you go. Means competition, and now it's not just bloody Kodak now. Well, yes, good. That's good. Competition is healthy. Competition keeps the market alive and exciting. So I want to see more competition. I want to see more companies making more film, and not just rebadging Orwell or some shit in China. Some actual film. Because I'll give you an example. I got a roll of this rebadge stuff from China last week. Now I'm pretty sure it's Orwo. Took it to the local lab and they refused to touch it. They were just like, nope, it's not got a barcode. We've got no idea what it is. We don't know what it could be. It could come up on a machine. We're not touching it. So in the end, I had to dev it in the office myself, which is kind of awkward because I don't have many chemicals left. So and it came out fine, but it's just annoying. You can't get it devved anywhere. So why even sell it? Just got back from my honeymoon. The Rollei 3.5F was MVP for the trip. That and my Super 8 shooting E100. Speaking of Super 8, how's the price on that Kodak camera? Ooh, $5.5 grand for a, oh my goodness, for a Super 8, which doesn't even have, you can't sync the audio under a certain amount of frames as well. That price is mad. When it was initially announced, we thought it was mental for $2.5 grand, but now, ooh, that's a lot of money. I mean, I get it, but I don't. Yeah, hold on a sec, I'm gonna go and get some water, I'm thirsty. Let's see. Ugh. And I'm gonna turn the heater off as well, because it's hot. There we go. Right, I'm back. Woo! Thirsty work chatting to you lot. Yeah. Woo! Ashley's Gaze, howdy. Hey, howdy. Hey, Ashley, how's it going? I hope you're well. Where's the best, Lucas LXJ, where's the best place to buy a service Rollei? Me? If you want one, I can get one for you. Yeah, just drop me a line. It's what I do. I know where they are. I sell these cameras. Many of them serviced. A good example is this one right in front of you. In fact, this Pentax 6.7 TTL, absolutely gorgeous. Just come back from a CLA with the rubber eye cap, the 2.4 lens on it, 105. This has just come back from a CLA, new light seals, the whole lot. It's available on the site now. It's an absolute beaut. You can come and get it. If you don't see something on the site and you want it, just drop me a line. This also arrived. Isn't this lovely? This lovely Nikon F with a 1.2 on it, AI lens. Beautiful setup. I mean, you're just good to go with this straight off the bat. So again, available on the site. That's coming up, so you can always check that out. Yeah, come and check out the stuff we've got available on the site. We've got lots of cool stuff. Christmas is coming up. Yeah, everybody needs to get their nice presents for themselves. I'll even chuck in a free roll of film with the camera if you buy one. And Yeah, come and get something. We've got loads and loads and loads of stuff available at the moment. We've got this Olympus O product, which is very cool. This just arrived yesterday, a Contax T3 in the box, absolutely spanking. That will be up on the site later today. And this, this one's fun, this one's nice. This is special. This just arrived yesterday, it'll be up on the site later. This is the Millennium Black Paint Aspherical Summicron, and it's gorgeous and it's flawless, and it's got the cap and it's got the hood and it's got the box and it's got the whole lot. So if you're after one of those, you know who to call, and it ain't the Ghostbusters. Right, back to the questions and stuff, because I know that's what you're all here for, instead of me giving you the hard sell. You'll be glad to know I just got my JCH Street Pan scans back, and they look incredible like always. Thank you very much. What did you scan them on, by the way? I don't actually have a serviceable scanner at the moment, so I'm having to take mine to the local place, and the scans are Mexico City. Hey, Mexico. I would love to come there one day. One day. I'm in for a JCH photo walk in New York. Yeah, man, I'd be totally down to do it. So there's a few I want to do. I wanted to go to LA because I wanted to go and meet the guys from Freestyle and do something with them. I want to go and do a photo walk with the guys from CineStill. We've been discussing that. I also want to meet the guys from Beers and Cameras and do something with them because they're really cool. And I know that I want to do something with Brooklyn Film Camera in New York. That would be awesome. So I'm going to try and make it happen. I'm going to do my best. PDX Basco. I inherited a Taron 3 and was pleasantly surprised by the sharpness. Do you know much about the brand? I know nothing about the brand, actually. Nothing at all. That's a new one on me. I think I've heard of it, but yeah, I'd be interested to hear a bit more about it. Let's see. That's great. I'll be here. Let me know. Yes, Nasir, I will let you know. Don't worry. Oh, hi, Helen. So, yes, good old M5 was the last one for the adjustments. Yes, it was. That's correct. And even that was made on a bit of a budget because, well, it wasn't made on a budget. It was the budget killer, wasn't it? The M5 was so unusual that it almost sunk Leica. Well, that and their awkward foray into SLR cameras, which bit of a folly there. I mean, yes, they made some great cameras, but they didn't really make them, did they? Because they were mostly made by Minolta. So, date or no date complication on a watch. Good one. Depends on the watch, actually. So I like a date complication on certain watches, like the Rolexes. I think the date complication suits the GMT. I'd like to have a Submariner without the date complication. That would be very nice. Speedmaster, no date complication. Now, I actually want one of the new Grand Seiko watches. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. But the models I'm interested in all have a date complication, which I feel just doesn't sit right on the watch. And they made one version of it, which was a limited edition without the date complication. It was like 4 times the price. So nah. But yeah, I do think date complications suit certain watches, but not all of them. Still use my M5 as daily carry. Good man. Yeah, M5 is a great camera. I've got a lot of respect for that thing. Even if it does look a bit weird, it looks cool. Expan Japan, good morning, JCH. Good morning, Expan Japan. I hope you're well. Hope you're happy. Hope you're doing cool stuff, taking lots of pictures. It's always nice to hear from all of you, telling me your stories, telling me what's up, asking me questions. So if you've just joined, welcome. Hello. It's nice to have you on here. Please ask me some questions. Anything you want. That's what we're here for. It's an AMA. Still use your filmer map? I don't at the moment because I don't have any chems for it. Which is really, really, really frustrating. It's getting harder and harder and harder in Japan to get hold of any kind of developing chems and stuff. This place is meant to be the mecca for photography. It's the mecca for cameras. I don't know about the mecca for photography, because as soon as digital came along, everybody seemed to ditch all of the process, It's really frustrating. Getting color paper and color printing is almost impossible. Getting color chems just to do deving is hard enough as it is, because they're actually illegal here because of the chemicals that they contain. So it's very hard to get your hands on any of them. It's mad frustrating. And I've been getting into shooting color a lot more lately, you know, so hello from Argentina. Welcome, Nico Negri Photography. Welcome to the JCH live. Thanks from Argentina. It's always good to have you guys. I hope you're safe and well there. I've seen the news. I understand things are pretty wild there right now, but I hope everything's okay for you. I bought some rebranded Vision 3s a couple of years ago and was told it would be fine, but the film was completely ruined. Colors were off and it was scratched all over. Yeah, a lot of the rebranded Vision 3 is rubbish. They don't know how to remove the rem jet properly. Or if they do, they're doing it sloppily. So it's leaving jagged edges, it's scratching it, it's leaving marks, it's leaving the film washed out. Look, I mean, I understand cine still is expensive, but they do the job right. You know, they get it right, and their film doesn't have those issues. And they spent a long time getting it right. So, yeah, I tend to go with the guys who know what they're doing, as opposed to some cheap rebranded stuff off eBay, you know, because you just don't know what you're going to get. And you end up paying $25 for a roll of film that doesn't come out. It's not worth it, you know. So yeah, Minolta CLE or a Konica RF. Which would you trust, considering getting them serviced is harder to do? I have owned both, and both were very, very nice cameras. So my first proper rangefinder was a Minolta CLE, and I followed it up with a Konica RF. Now, the reason I got rid of the CLE was not because of the electronics or anything like that. I loved the camera. I didn't like the limitation of lenses, because there's only 3 lenses for them, and that's pretty much it. And the close focus on the lenses was rubbish, you know, so I got rid of it. I still love that camera though. I think the CLE is great. The Konica RF I loved, but I was terrified of it, because as soon as you get that blinking error message, that's it. You're done. You know, I don't know anywhere, even 10 years ago, I didn't know anywhere that would repair them. I can still get Minolta CLE serviced, repaired, you know, CLA'd here, which I can't do with the Konica RF, which is why I won't sell them. So for me, in terms of safety, I would be going for the Minolta CLE. There you go. Expan Japan, really depends who's doing it. Some places destroy it, but some separate Vision 3 is amazing. Just look at it. I think Donny Dub has done some good stuff. Yeah, so some of the places that are doing it really well. And you know, there's been a bit of kerfuffle recently with some of the places, because they've been losing people's film, or they've been, you know. So I mean, if you want to be absolutely 100% sure that your images are going to come out, spend the money and get a roll of cine still. But if you want to experiment, you know, go and get some of the re-rolled stuff and just follow people's recommendations, because some of the stuff out there is genuinely terrible and a waste of money. Let's see, I've used the Monobath DF 96 from Cinesil. Yes, I've used it too. It's very, very good. It doesn't play very well with Street Pan though, for some reason. So still debating an R9. Have to sell my Rolleiflex 3.5D when I get it back from service and sell it. R9. I've got an R8. The R9's cool. I'd be a bit worried about it breaking down, because when it breaks down, it's broken down for good. Again, another camera, very, very complicated, that almost nobody knows how to service anymore. Most overrated focal length. 90. Yeah, 90. Pretty much on that. Unless you're on a medium format camera, and then yeah, it's all good. But I literally never shoot a 90 on my Leica, and on any other camera. In fact, I just don't shoot it at all. You know. So there. I wish the M6 had an exposure needle system. That would be my dream camera. LEDs are okay, but who doesn't love their physical meters? I love them. You know, my favorite physical meter is the one on the top of the Nikon 28 and 35 Ti cameras. That clock dial, which was made by Seiko. Absolutely gorgeous, love it. I wish all cameras could have something cool like that, but you know, they're not very reliable, unfortunately. Dangles, hello from Barcelona, Bellamy. Do you have any say about the AG for compact camera? You mean the Optima? Yeah, really good stuff. They make those are some really good cameras. Those AG for Optimas, like I legit rate them. I want one. I just can't find a good one here. But yeah, very good cameras. Let's see who else. Welcome if you've just joined. Can you get Cinestill chemicals in Japan officially? No. Unofficially, yes, but officially, no. The color chemicals are actually considered to be illegal here, which is a bit annoying. So we've tried to import them and we can't. We tried to import Tetnol and we couldn't. So generally what happens is when one of my friends or one of my clients or somebody comes over from the States or from Europe, I ask them to bring some with them for me. And that's how I get my chems, which is, yeah, not optimal because it's pretty sporadic. You know, I get chemicals when I get them. So yeah, maybe probably. Cool user name, by the way. Olympus Mu 1 as a daily pocket camera, worth the hype? Yeah, worth the hype. Great little pocket camera. I was considering actually getting one to take on my bike rides just because it fits in the pocket. And it's sort of semi-waterproof-ish, kind of, so I could deal with the sweat and stuff. Yeah, great little camera. Oh my, that's crazy. So, it's me, Paddy B. Hey, what's up? If you've just joined, welcome. It's really good to have you joining my little live stream. You're welcome to ask me anything you want, and I'll do my best to answer. Apart from the dickbag who asked a question about how much I earn and then, you know, made some snarky comments. No, I'm not going to tell you that. So why would I tell a random stranger on the internet like my personal income details? That's just, yeah, go on, you go ahead, you tell me yours. It doesn't make any sense, it's daft. Olympus Mu is a really nice camera, but prices seem quite high compared to a nice OM set. That is true, OM Analog. The prices are a little bit out of whack at the minute. That is what does bother me, actually, the prices of them. Otherwise, brilliant stuff. Lovely camera, great little lens. Any recommendations for Rolleiflex repair in America? So RJ Repairs, I believe, Pennsylvania, something like that, I'm not sure. RJ Repairs, I think he's pretty good. There's also Precision Camera, which you should check out. I'm not sure if Blue Moon Camera and Machine do repairs. You could always give them a chat as well. They might be able to help you. Purcell Riley, speaking of color printing, there's Nuts Tokyo who manages to get color printing done in Tokyo. So yeah, I know, and Nuts Tokyo actually just joined. I know that there is actually a few guys who are doing color printing here. They get a lot of their stuff sent over from the US. Yeah, so there is some color printing being done here in Tokyo, but it is quite rare. XA goes for way less than the Mu, that's true, and it is just as good. Have you ever tried a Rolleiflex wide? I'm thinking about getting one, but there's so little information online and they're quite pricey. I want to get a bit more before, no, a bit more. I haven't tried the wide, no. I know a guy who has one and he uses it religiously and he loves it, but it is specialist. I guess it's kind of like the Hasselblad 903, you know, very wide camera, you know, it's a wide camera, it's very specific use. So if you're aware that it's specific use, and it is quite expensive, you will pay a premium for it. But if you're aware and prepared for that usage, it should be just fine. And it will be an investment because they are rare cameras. They are going to go up in value. That's the nature of these instruments, you know. Kit's on a roll. What's up, Kitty? How's it going? Should I trade my Yashica 124G and go for a Rolleiflex? Found a good deal, but not sure how different these two machines are. Will I only pay more for the brand? There's a bit of debate about this, you know, because I know people who've got really great images out of the 124, but then again, yes, the Rolleiflex is going to be more solidly made, and if you get a Planner, if you can get a Zenitar lens one, I mean, that lens is, well, Oh, it's lovely. It is on another level. You will notice the difference in the quality of the lens on that camera. I'm not knocking the Yashica 124G. I think it's a really good camera, great lens, excellent way into getting into TLR photography. But I'm gonna go with the Rolleiflex, just beating it, you know, at the end of the day. Would you consider helping people acquire timepieces while in Japan? Yes, I would, and I actually do. I do tours. I've been doing tours for a while now. I do camera shopping tours, but I also do watch shopping tours for people who are interested. I have got a client coming next month, and I will be taking them to find certain specific timepieces. So if you are looking for a camera or watch, if you're coming to Tokyo, you want to have a tour with me around some cool shops, and it doesn't just have to be watch shops or camera shops. I can take you to cool toy shops, I can take you to cool bike shops, I can take you to all sorts of places. I know these places because I'm a geek. So if you want to come, if you're coming to Japan, you can get in touch with me through the website and we can arrange something, because I will be doing those tours. Yes, I would help you find a timepiece whilst in Japan. It's me, Paddy B. Opinion on the Nikon F100. A wedding photographer gave me one when they went entirely to digital. It's been sitting in a drawer for a few years now. Hope took the batteries out. Go and switch it on if it hasn't got any batteries in it. Put some batteries in it, switch it on, and it should be good to go. They are fantastic cameras. Loads of wedding photographers back in the day used them. It's like a Nikon M5 except smaller. I pined for one. I wanted one so badly when I was about, I don't know, 16 or 18 years old. I really wanted one. So yeah, very good camera. Go and check it out, switch it on. Well, make sure there's no batteries that have gone fluffy or furry. And yeah, go and give it a go. It should be very good. What's your opinion on the V335 Summicron? An overlooked lens, the tiger's paw, as some call it. Yeah, people skip it and they go for the V4. They all want the king of bokeh. Bit of a different shape, but still a great lens. I think it's got probably one of the best color resolution, color renditions of all of the Summicron lenses, actually. So yes, I think it's a very good lens. I like it very much. I just wish they made it in black paint. Appreciate your advice on the MLE, CLE, and Konica. You're welcome. You're welcome. Happy to help. You should check out Zuko 90mm f2 macro. Good reason to start loving the 90. Okay, I knew somebody would come up with a good reason. Yes, that is a very good lens. I generally just don't shoot that focal length, I guess. But yes, I'll have to have a look at it if I can afford one. Stop talking about the Optimas. I love mine and I hate the price going up. I can't even afford one here now. They're too expensive. It's ridiculous. But then again, they were never very popular here anyway, so it's not like they were everywhere. You couldn't find them, you know. So, Evan Van Drick. Okay, I'm in Elkhart, the RV manufacturing capital of the world. I did not know that. Can you recommend an older 6x6 camera with a coupled rangefinder and a sharp lens? 6x6. Mamiya 6. Either the original one with the bellows, the folding one, or the new Mamiya 6, which has a coupled rangefinder, very, very sharp lens, 6x6. Yeah, that's a great camera. Hasselblad, it's square format, but yeah. Yo, you ever laid your eyes on a Fujinon SWS 50 5.6 for G690? I have laid my eyes on one. I haven't seen one for a long time though, I'm afraid. Long time, yeah. Haven't seen one of those for ages actually. Are the Bessa R4A still able to get serviced in Japan? Yes, for now. So if you've got one and you want to get it serviced, drop me a line. I can help you get it serviced, but not for long, so best be quick. Currently restoring a 1940 Australian Army field phone Morse code unit whilst listening. I need a project that isn't cameras sometimes. That's actually pretty cool. That's deep nerd stuff that is way beyond me. I feel real basic now, thanks. A wet lab printing not a thing anymore in Japan. Bit surprised to know that chems are illegal. Yeah, it's because of some of the chemicals that are contained within, so it's illegal to import them, and that's the problem. Wet lab printing is a thing, but not on the level it used to be, unfortunately. And especially compared to the resurgence in other countries, it's been disappointingly slow here. Hey, Jesse Hayes, what's up? Is he slowed? Am I a bit slow? Well, you know, yeah, some people say I'm slow. But there you go. Harmer Phoenix 200. Who leaked it? Some dick, if they did. You know, visiting Tokyo, people, leakers, man, just weak people. Visiting Tokyo becomes more and more interesting. Yeah, you better. You're always fueling my gas again, like always. Yeah, I'm the enabler, that's what I do. I mean, I have to sell cameras after all. Please come buy my cameras. Look, I have so many really good ones. I've got loads. Anybody looking for a Leica MA? Yeah, got one. Come and get it, you know. Got loads of cool cameras for sale. So come and get something because we have got not many days left till Christmas now. I can say that because it's like the day before December. So yeah. Your opinion on the Nico S50 centimeter, you mean the 5 centimeter 1.4, the rangefinder lens? Yes, it's a very good lens. The original ones were good. The remade ones for the 2000 edition, the Millennium one, was really good because it had that uprated coating. People love that lens. Any version of them are good, but the newer version is the one that sort of everybody wants. Excuse me. In general, no destruction. In general, do you prefer a short or long focus through on lens? I prefer a short focus through. There was a Canon lens I had, which just I couldn't deal with it. Yeah, keep it short, keep it sweet. Instead of Mu 1, people overlook the Olympus AF1 Mini, which also has the 35 3.5 lens. Very good point, it does. Literally, only example of the Optima I got was from Camera Store in Finland. Bummer. Yeah. Mamiya 6 even has a Zuiko lens, I think. It does. There's a couple of different versions of it. Yeah. There was one with the Zuiko lens, which was very, very good. Excuse me. What do you know about Tomioka 21 3.5 M42 mount? I am able to focus on my GFX to 3 inches. That's pretty close. Don't know much about that. Tomioka lenses are not something I see very often. I know they're quite collectible. I know they're quite collectible, and they are probably quite popular with the collectors, but I've never used one myself. So interesting that it can get down to 3 inches. Must be an Instagram. Must be an issue with my Instagram. You keep changing between slow-mo and normal speed. Sorry about that. Maybe it's just me that's slow. How's Christmas in Japan? Not the same. It's very commercial. Yeah, it's not the same. You don't have the spirit of it. It's just a commercial holiday, and it's a couple's dating day actually. I'll tell you this: the day after Christmas on the 26th, all of the decorations down. They're all gone in preparation for New Year, because that's the big holiday for the Japanese. So New Year is the big deal over here. So let's see, what time have we got? Oh, blimey. Right, 11 o'clock. We've done well. We've had a chat. We've got lots going on. Yeah, so if you want to come and get a camera or a lens, come and hit me up. We have got a new, we've just got a whole load of MS Optics lenses have come in. So if you're looking for a lovely MS Optics Apple Qualia or something like that, you can hit me up. We've got a whole bunch of them in. We have just had a load of other stuff come in. Pentaxes and Contaxes and Nikons and all sorts of things, all ready to go. Most of them have been serviced as well. If you haven't seen the apparel, you can always go and get some of the apparel from the apparel store. You can check that out on the link tree, which is in the bio. Everything helps. It really helps us. So you can also subscribe to this. Hold on. It's paused. Why is it paused? Battery's low. Right. It paused because the battery was low. You can always, yes, Come and get some stuff from us. We've got lots of cool things for sale. We've got lots of cameras, lots of lenses. That most of them have been serviced, CLA. I'm afraid we don't take trades anymore because got ripped off on a few of them. So yeah, we won't be doing that anymore. But we've also got t-shirts and film cases and film and all sorts of stuff. So come and check the site out. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all of the wonderful questions. This will be going up on YouTube later, so you can go and see it later on YouTube. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you, take care, and keep on shooting film.